be honest, bro. I didn't.
Howdy, chat. Doing good, KJ. How about yourself? I hope you're doing good as well. Hair is all over the place today. Surviving. Yeah. Tau B. So, chat, I did want to tell you, we are, why is it not showing my circle? Oh. We are officially 97 followers away from, Elden Ring. She's working. I get that. Gotta survive. But, oh, I guess I could move this down here. I didn't even think about that. There we go. There we go, chat. Film my video for my first class. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that your video went super well. By Zoe. That's what was off. Okay. But yeah. We're back. We're playing some Metroid Prime 2 today. I'm very excited to jump into this game. I am going to be playing it through the totally legal GameCube that I own. Ended up looking pretty hood, you say. I didn't know I didn't know that's what the goal was. But no, that's pretty cool. But yes, we're playing my all-time favorite Metroid game, hence why the change in the screens. I expect this one to kind of take a little bit longer. Welcome into Delgado 3 over on TikTok. I'm expecting it to take a little bit longer than the previous ones. Probably about as long as Prime was, Prime 1, because Prime 2 is, I think, one of the longest in the series. Because there's no way to, unlike Metroid Prime 1, there's no way to kind of pre-prep as you collect things, because there's like 3 specific items you need for but yeah, there's like 3 specific items that you need. I don't know if this is loud, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, but yeah, otherwise there's not too many updates. I think we have we'll have a visitor on stream tomorrow. Mr. Albert Wesker might be joining us tomorrow for the good old Friday stream, as we have Wesker play play some Metroid, because that's what Wesker likes to do in his pastime. So, But yeah, so that should be a good time. Sorry, Chad, I'm looking at Amazon really fast because there's one thing we needed to order. Hey, welcome in, Schmexy Daddy in Training. Love the name. By the way, Embers, that looks good. Yeah, Albert Wesker from RE does in fact love Metroid. Crazy enough. So, I'm gonna let the ads finish and then we'll get started on our YouTube intro. So, should be a good time, though. Should be a good time. But yeah. Otherwise, I hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome in for those who are just joining us. You know what I've been really getting into, chat, by the way? I've been really getting into chess. Not that I've ever really not liked chess. I like chess, but I'm actually like starting to play around with like the chess.com app and stuff like that, which is where like tournament players play and all that, but there's an app for it, and so I've been playing it in my pastime just because it's been a lot of fun. Hey, welcome in, Beastmean. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the likes, brother. Up to 69 likes. Nobody like anymore. We're at the perfect number. But thanks, my man. I appreciate it. All right. Now we're up to 218. As it goes. As it goes. Thank you so much. Chess is pretty fun. Chess is pretty fun. I'm trying to learn like more intricate ways to play chess than just normal chess. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the big thing for me, is to try to play chess a little bit more masterfully. Who knows? Maybe if I enjoy it enough, we could do a stream of just chess, or like me learning chess. Me learning actual chess versus me just playing chess. Jeez Louise, 539 likes. Thank you so much, friends. Oh, I did have an update. So starting next stream, I should have this up and running. I officially am affiliated with a... What happened to my thing? It went away. Where did my goal go? I am officially affiliated with, trying to see if it loads back up. Looks like it got lost. There it is. With Anycubic. So I actually now have an affiliate code and everything through them. So if you are interested in 3D printing or anything like that, be sure to check out their products. Because they're running a big, like, fantastic week sale, I think is what it's called. So there's a couple of recommendations that I can give when it comes to like printers, specific printers and stuff like that. And essentially what happens with the like affiliate link is that it gives me a little bit of a kickback. So you're supporting me, but also following all your 3D printing wants and needs. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. All right, I think it's about that time. Let's go ahead and do our intro, chat. You guys ready? YouTube. That one was from the chest. Hey, YouTube, how's it going? We're back. More Metroid Marathon today. The screens have changed, as you can see, and there's a weird creature over in the corner. We are playing through Metroid Prime 2 Echoes today. My favorite Metroid Prime game. because I go back and forth between the two because they're two very separate. They're both Metroid, like the timeline's both Metroids, but they're two very separate like styles of play. But yes, Metroid Prime 2 is my all-time favorite, so I'm super excited to jump back in. I'm going to be playing this on a totally legal GameCube. I'll put the software in the description down below if I remember. But yeah, otherwise YouTube, that's about it from me. Tune in tomorrow as Wesker will also be playing Metroid Prime 2 because I emailed him and found out he's a big fan of Metroid Prime 2. So yeah, and he heard about the 75 follower goal that we hit many moons back, and he's finally showing up in his nice helicopter to come play. But yes, YouTube, give me one moment to get the game set up, and we'll be right back. So, oh man, I always forget to turn off the music. No big deal though. I actually haven't been getting dinged for it, so oh, perfect. Thank you, mods, for changing the game. Sounds like we're talking about Santa. I mean, to some, Wesker is Santa, so to each their own. Nice use of the Ridley emote. Very much appreciate. All right. Now, chat, you got to let me know if this game is too loud or not, or if I'm too quiet. I'm actually going to turn myself up for once, because I've been like listening back to like clips and stuff like that, and I always feel like I'm really quiet, or like I'm too like I need to turn up the gain so that it sounds better. Dolphin. Pulling out the Wesker cosplay again. I absolutely can. Later. All right. So we're going to be doing this. Still one of my favorite transitions. But yes, we're back. So just to clarify, for anybody interested, this is the current timeline. Is we're currently making our way through here. Biggest thing to come from Hunters, I know that's kind of what I said. Let me pull up YouTube. YouTube, we're back for a brief moment as I'm just talking about the timeline. So for anybody who's just joining us, we finished up Zero Mission the other day, and now we are skipping Prime because we just replayed Prime. Be sure to check out, I'll put a link in the description for the Prime playthrough or the Prime playlist. Metroid Prime Hunters, the biggest thing that happens in Hunters is because it's a DS game, 2006. We're not going to be playing that on stream. It's very redundant, and it's all right. I tried to find a good emulation of it. There's not really like one that's easy to set up for how much I'd play this game, which is like a one-off. The biggest thing to come from Hunters is Silax. Silax is significant in 4. He is one of the hunter bounty hunters. Long story short, the story is that Samus is being hunted by hunters. Go figure. That's kind of the gist of it. But yeah. Well, and now we're moving into Prime 2. So, GameCube 2004. So yes. One moment, YouTube, while I get the game up. But yeah. So, just for anybody's clarification, that's what's going on here. And then we move on to Prime 3. Then we're going to just watch the true cutscene of Federation Force, which really is about saving Samus. You don't even play as her, I think, at all in the game. And then when this comes out, I'm like foaming at the mouth. We'll play this. I'm excited for Prime 4. Super excited. But all right. Should go automatically to full screen. Perfect. So I'm just going to do this in windowed mode. I mean, I guess I could do gameplay and do Dolphin. Do that. Do that. Let me just pan it out. So yeah, because this is a like normal game. There we go. We'll do that instead. Okay. Then alerts. Discord reactive, we don't need. Webcam stuff. St. Jude's goal. And alerts are good. St. Jude's. Okay, just making sure. Sometimes I tend to forget things. Oh, YouTube, I forgot to pause. All good. You get to see this. But yes, I'm very excited to play through this. Retro Studios! They're significant. So yeah, let me know how the sound is. If I remember correctly, I'm probably going to want to move my webcam to the left. There we go. This menu music fucking slaps. It's probably like the best menu music out of the whole series. Oh, I need to click into the screen. There we go. Playing it with the good old Doom controller, my dedicated PC controller. So it's going to be a little stretched in the menu, but yeah. There's also, this game also introduces multiplayer as well. The multiplayer plays very similar to like GoldenEye, if you remember that. If you remember like GoldenEye or like the split screen multiplayer games, that's how it plays. There's no online multiplayer. All right, so as you can see, this is where we were, but we're just gonna go ahead and delete that. It was just me testing. As you can see, I only played like 15 minutes. But yes, very excited to play through this again. It's been far too long since I played through Metroid Prime 2. It's not exactly easy to play through them. Like, fair warning, tank controls. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Daisho region called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. Essentially, the Federation force is involved here and asked for Samus to come and, like, help. The United Federation Force of the Galaxy, I think is what their full name is. They're helpful. Think of them as space soldiers. Oh yes, we also do have a new ship. I wouldn't expect multiplayer from this. Yeah, it was pretty trippy. I played it with some friends when I was much, much younger. Drinking some Premier Protein cookie dough. Gotta get your protein in, chat. Don't think like that. Damn purple lightning! It's always bad! That's a Jack and Daxter 2 reference if you don't know anything about that. Now, I apologize for the sound that's about to occur here. There is just this cutscene, even on the GameCube, had like this weird sound with the ship. It's good. It's sweet. So as you can see, we're in the Prime 1 suit, except it's no longer, like, purple. It's just normal. But yes, we can save in the ship. So, unlike last time, where we didn't really do a lot of scanning, I'm going to be doing scanning here because this is when story stuff actually starts to take hold. So... Object scan complete. Statue houses a power grid motivator unit and an energy projection array. All systems are offline due to age or structural damage. Object scan complete. object contains large quantity of acidic fluid. Fluid may be used for indigenous bioforms for digestive purposes. Shell is vulnerable to weapon fire. This becomes useful later. Statue's motivator unit is functional but requires power to operate. The power beam can't energize the statue. Seek an alternate energy source.
Recording to logbook.
A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Hunter Starship, Hunter class, gunship, vessel registered to Samus Aran. Your ship has been damaged, auto repair function initiated. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save your game. So, there is something I need to change, and it's the tank controls. So, fun fact about the controls, the Y-axis, even though it says is not inverted, it actually is. So, like, up is not up. Up was down, so that's what I just fixed there. How is the game to me audio, by the way? So I apologize if there's any stuttering. It's a ROM. There's not much I can really do. Unable to interface with the door control system. Cannot translate to alien. Bioscan complete. Hate take controls. Yeah. It's like when they did announce audio is good. Perfect. I will say, when they did announce this game back in the day, it was one of those things where this is a heavy Galactic Federation crate. These storage units are durable. Only heavy weapons and explosives can damage them. Terminated bioform scan, codex genome match, splinter. Source of termination, inhalation of industrial-grade pesticides, toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. If I remember correctly, I don't think there's a lot of things to scan here as far as lore goes. I'm going to try to be good and just prioritize scanning lore and creature-related things. Just for your guys' sake, so it's not like... Map station. If you can see, they actually changed the map station from Prime 1. If you remember. Instead of putting your gun into the thing, you actually, like, scan the map. Still the same style map, though. Yeah, locking on is our best friend here. As you can see, there's terminated bioform scan, genome standard human. Scans detect extremely high levels of unknown toxin to the target's body. Numerous micropunctures in armor and body trace elements of toxic around these areas.
Recording to logbook.
New creature. Morphology. Worker splinter. Drone of the splinter hive. Low threat target generates webbing for use in its duties. As you can see, the splinters don't really hurt anybody. You can kill them, though. They give you items.
Recording to logbook.
Galactic Federation Marine Corps, personal log entry GSGT, C. Bennett, data transferred to your logbook for further review. Yeah, as you can see, these red things, as always,
To logbook.
Galactic Federation Marine, log entry Reeves. Yeah. We aren't going to read the log entries, but we will try to, like, get the general gist of it from just playing. Bioscan unknown, 0 life signs. Okay. Like, I don't think there's anything here. It normally says. I will say, if you kind of like go through and scan everything, later in the game, it gets far easier to like identify items. It's open. Oh. They got hit with the purple juice. No! Zombies! Dark Trooper, deceased Galactic Federation Trooper. Battle scans indicate terminated life sign in this trooper and the presence of the unknown biomass. So these guys are actually like one of the few enemies that are missable besides bosses, because there's only like these guys and that's it. If I remember correctly, yeah, these guys are good. There we go. And that's it. But yeah, as you can see, there's more going on here, chat, than meets the eye. More zombies! Zombies. Okay. Oh, I forgot you can scan. You can scan this early. Who's that, chat? So yeah, you can scan this. Unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. Just making sure. Yep, we're good. But that character looked oddly familiar, chat. Who could it be? If you wonder what that counter is up at the top, it's a FPS counter. That looks like us. She shot the crystal. She floats away. Oh God, they're like spiders. No, no, not the spiders. We're taking damage. What happened? What happened? Well, I guess I could put my myself back over here because, yeah, I'm not super covering the visor. Yes, as per usual, we lost all our goodies. Power bomb generator. Oh, I hear it. As you can hear, there's something in here. Object analysis complete. Telluric alloy combat damage has destabilized the cat considerably. But, unlike last time, biggest thing we have is our Morph Ball. I forget, did we lose the Morph Ball in Prime 1? So I will tell you, chap, one of the things about this game is it got re-released on the Wii. I did try to do the trilogy remaster. It did not work very well. The ROM was not very good. The ROM that I found. So, if you wonder, like, minutes-wise where I ended up, this was where I stopped, was this right here. So, I remember, a decent chunk, but then, like, it's been also a very long time since I played this game. So, like, a very long time. This would be a game I'd love to see remastered. Like, it's still very surprising to me they didn't remaster it. Unable to interface with door control system. Cannot translate alien text. When they announced that Prime was getting remastered, it was surprising to hear that they didn't remaster this at the same time. But I can't say it's too surprising. As you can see, though, a lot different this time. I will say Prime 2 does have is my all-time favorite soundtrack from the series. Across the board, the whole OST, everything. Entry has been Green Kraly, omnivorous hunter-gatherer, simpleton creature patrols turf in search of nourishment, low threat, index avoid physical contact. As you can see, those weird splinter creatures, predatory insectoid hunter. Splinters are aggressive and dangerous in numbers. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however. This is where I'm going to learn, like, because I was scanning things. Because younger me didn't do a lot of scanning. I'm not going to lie to you. The recording to logbook is very much iconic to this game, but... like, you see, it's my text tone, actually. Oh, poor guy. Lore. Log entry. Veroni. So, if we read those, essentially it's their, like, story. It's like, what happened to them. Why he's stuck there. As you can hear, there's another anomaly back there. Temple grounds. You're gonna love this place, chat. This is our, like, sort of iconic place. As you can see, chat, these doors look awfully familiar, don't they? Blast shield. This music is so gas, dude. Ooh, that hasn't aged very well. Like, will it give it to me? Oh, that's right, we don't have double jump. So, how are we enjoying this so far? I'm having a blast. How about you? Missile expansion. Some gates will remain locked. As you can see, it flips. It said the gates were to force out the enemies. No. As you can see, these like little splinter guys, they're kind of our big enemies. Galactic Federation, Broda. Distress signal sent out. If you wondered what we did there. Yep, transmission failed. There we go. Growler class turret. I'm your ally. Seth. Starship GFS Tier Honor Class Patrol Ship. There we go. As you can imagine, we're learning kind of what happened. Tiny little cutscene. Cosmos final report. While on patrol in the Dasha system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by the storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Oh, man. Back on the good old CCTVs, this looked great. Heavy mechanical activity. On landing, we split into 2 units. One set up op space, the other went out. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. Oh, they're like dark forms of the splinters. No! No! Not the Space Bros! No! This is where that distress speaking comes from. She closes an eye, by the way. Younger me did not ever understand what she did. I always thought she touched his face and that was it, like being weird. But no, she actually, like, closes his eye. Captain A. Exerter. Triplet. Milligan. Let me ask you this, chat. Do you want me to continue to scan these guys, like scan everything, or do you think it'd be better if I just like left it alone? Gently caresses him. Yeah. Brody. Object, the ordnance crate, tactical data, presence of a personal weapon system within the crate, use of heavy forces required to eliminate the crate. Missiles! I forgot to scan it. Ooh, that sounded crunchy. Dark Splinter, Darkling possessed insectoid. Alien, its strength and durability, threat level raised. So these guys are annoying. These guys are the big things. Yeah, I will say, like, scanning is the best way to get the lore and story, quote unquote. If you want to get, like, specific details of things, but you'll get the general story of kind of what's going on. Right now, we're just kind of Samus the Bounty Hunter on a new planet because planet weird. Pretty much. Think of Samus the same way people think of Doom Guy. Here is a genocidal hunter. Go out, kill things. I guess what we'll do is, I won't scan everything. I'll probably just scan monsters, new monsters that we encounter. But as far as, like, scanning, I say that as I immediately pull up the scanner. Scanning, like, everything, we'll just skip it. So all that time adds up, you know? So, this is new to this game. Kind of. This is a kinetic shooter. Still pretty cool, though. I feel like these guys will scan. War Wasp. You'll probably remember these guys from the previous game, except these guys are a little different this time. Younger me struggled with this area because I did not know I needed to look up. You know, gamers' intuition is to never look up. Always dig straight down, never look up, right? That's the rules of Minecraft. Oh, that's right. There's always, like, one. Gotta remember how to get there. There it is. Yeah, as you can see, you can kill all the war wasps, but... There we go. Oops. Oh yeah, the other kind of big point of notion is that the what's it called? Oh, that's a research thing. Yeah, it needs a blast. I forget where this is. Yeah, see, I always forget this part. This part's always, like, semi-challenging. Not actually challenging, but, like, annoying. So I'm looking for the scanner, if you wonder what I'm doing. Because there's a scanner that activates this, but I'm trying to remember where it is. Maybe we need to go back. Hey, go away. Welcome in. Oh yeah, this is important later. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Where is you, scanner? Apologies as I'm trying to... Like, I'm stuck. This is how you, like, progress. But it's more like... How? Yeah, because you can't, like, get up here at all. Or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's not out here. Let me see. No, I'm pretty sure it's in the room with it. They're in the room. Yeah, we can't do that. Yep, so that reset this, which is fine. Is it this? Okay. Hit the wrong button again. What am I missing here, chap? What's going on, Morph Ball? I agree. Now we crack that open. Okay, so scan the interface. But the thing is where is the interface? Because we can't hop up here. I'm so freaking silly, chat. It's right there the whole time. So silly. I'm so sorry for everybody who's tuning in to watch me fail like this. There we go. Now we're making our way downtown. As you can see, there's a lot going on up there. Bioscan. Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in the target. It has an effect similar to the mummification of the dead. Biomatter. Further analysis required to determine the chemical's effects on living biomatter. Oh, I'm sorry, KJ.
Data received.
Local save beacon activated. Oh. Well, we missed all those little creatures, but that's okay. Game has been saved. I hear something in there. There's a missile tank in there. Uh-oh. We're in an arena. It's a big egg there. No! Not the goo! No, it's changing them. Time to perish. Wow, I'm surprised that I survived that. Hey, Viking, welcome in. Oh, geez, it's a big one. Alpha Splinter. As you can see, this one hurts. As you can see, not too bad. Doing good. Doing good. How about you, Kate, Viking? Dark Alpha Splinter. As you can see, for our first boss, not too bad. Just a lot of jumping up and down. Quite frustrating. There we go. That's boss number 1. Yeah, same as you hold up that arm cannon. Got some sort of light, chat. Unknown tech. Work people. That's fair. Woo! Upgrades, people! Upgrades! System alert. Unknown item required. Acquired. Alien technology is bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Yes, as you can see, just like Zero Mission, they kind of do the callback to Zero Mission where it's like, you can't quite use this yet. Do not be afraid. I am Umos, Sentinel of Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. He has big, long fingies. He likes to touch spoons. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades, we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. It's a big moth, chat. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Samus. How does he know our name? Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to the temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. So you're telling me that this guy praises the sun? Thanks, dude. Luminoth, Umos. Regional Energy Controller. Now we can read this. New lore. Luminoth lore translated. Origin. And that's it. That is your lore for this game, as we essentially are instructed just like with Metroid Prime, except instead of it being the Chozo bird people, it is now something else. If I remember correctly, I don't think we can access like any of these. Oh, we can access this one. Pathway to Agon. Should remember these guys, chat. Light flyer, generating light. They essentially operate the exact same way as the other ones, where they just are mean and they hurt our feelings. Back to the elevators again. Luckily this time it's one of those where the elevators really just kind of take you to the temple grounds, if I remember correctly. You can kind of walk everywhere else. Should remember this door, chat. It's the big door from the middle. Yay! Oh no. More little bugs. And darkness. The darkness. So what's kind of cool is you can, if you're fast enough, you can kill out the darkness before it transforms them into tougher enemies. Which is why I spammed. Energy cell. Yep. Just like last time, I think there is a total of 10 in this game. So that'll be like our primary goal there. And then my other primary goal is to get to, I think, like 150. Like 150 when it comes to the missiles. Ouch. Ran right into him. I will say, chat, so I am thinking that after this, we will probably do the Resident Evil Marathon in preparation for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Aww. We're already up to 20, almost 20% of the lore. That's crazy. As you can see, like as I've gotten older, I've realized that, you know, the way these games were like able to produce so many, you know, the fact that there was only a 2-year turnaround from Prime to Prime 2, there is a lot of like reused assets. Respectfully. Our heritage. My pleasure. Oh, if you wondered what happens, those little tiles, they close. After I look at them, you'll hear like the sound occasionally. So, but I hope you guys are enjoying so far. New screens for RE? Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, I forget there's a difference between research and lore in this game. Research is like... This guy's going invisible. Yeah, there's creatures, there's lore. New screens! Yes, new screens indeed. So I do appreciate you always doing new screens for me. For the new marathons. As you can see, there's a weird giant thing right there. Okay. Like I can hear it. Oh, that's right. It's a worm. I would show it off, but like it's a worm. It's a worm that spits. Let's try to get these guys again. There we go. Sand bats. We will eventually come back here. As you can imagine with the map. We also like worms. Yeah, these worms though, they're pretty mean. They're pretty mean. Yeah, as you can see, there's like a whole other pathway that we aren't gonna go to yet. Yeah, these worms are mean. A lot of the enemies in this game have like armoring. So you can't just blast them, which makes me sad. There's an energy core up there, chap. Don't know if you can see it, but... Was I not supposed to go over here? Ah. Let me see. So yeah, what this game does a little bit differently is the fact that they do lock things behind doors. And instead of it being like you need an item to access this door, it's more along the lines of you need what's it called? The lore bits to get it. So like even if I was to read these, we can't get it yet. Ordinary alloys and stones, purpose unknown. Still get hit by them. Damn sand bats. Yeah, we can't get it yet. Because we're missing, like, crucial items. That's the one thing they do very differently in this game, is when you get items and, like, how significant it feels. You might remember this song, chat. What's that? Space pirates? No! Not the damn space pirates! Not the space pirates, chat. We hate space pirates. Even though they are 100% not the enemies for this game. I don't think we can do this yet. Yeah, like as you can see that we can get this just because it's easy. I'm pretty sure we can't actually like do this section yet. Oh yeah, no. Oh man. Thank you, chap. Thank you for the blessings.
Recording to logbook.
New little cutie. Rizger Venomous. Essentially, it operates the same way as the other one. Oh, geez, we almost fell off there because of the sand. Child hero of Agon. Once the lowly alkalite squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but Dechur were slain, leaving the boy as the sole defender of the temple. He served Argon for nearly a Sentai cycle before being lost in the Battle of the Dark Aether. Oh, that's sad. I'm just curious as to what's over here first. Shriekbat. Territorial flying rodent. Awesome. These guys do quite a bit of damage. This is weird. I don't know if we can really do anything here. White door. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything here yet. Or actually, I think we can. I think it's through here, though. Another boss battle. No, not the Dark Aether. You will now see why I don't like these worms. Bomb Guardian. As you can see, yeah, this is one of the, like, the actual... I'd argue this is, like, a real boss fight, just because it's, I can't fucking see him. Worm boss battle. Oh, you like worm boss battles, do you? Just wait until later. No, the reason I don't really like this boss battle is because of the like way it plays. Also, I'm just not a big fan of the soundtrack for this one. That's game regardless. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Now he explodes. We got him. We got him. Bombs. Let's go. Morph ball bomb. Or morph ball bomb. Yeah, that's the word. What's the word? Bird's the word. Oh, we missed the things. Yay. Oh yeah, the soft loading screens. Before they had you like just crawling along the side of a wall for a loading screen. Hey, look at that. Here's the message. Another piece of lore. Greetings. Welcome. I am Aisha, Sentinel of the Agon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. Hey, Miguelito. Welcome in. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for these locks are hidden throughout the dark land. Gasp. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. Hey, dude. Thank you so much for the likes. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the dark world. Just kind of showing it off in his hand there. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with amber holograms. More lands are open to explore. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once. May the light of Aether serve you well. Praise thee. Energy fully restored. All right. And so we continue, chat. Praise. Praise the light of the aliens. Or the luminoths, the moths. Big moth people. I will say sometimes these tank controls, because they're like older, sometimes they throw me off. Like the turning around, it's rough. That sucked. Took all that damage. I thought we had iframes. And not like big enough iframes. So if you want to know, I actually do know where the portal is. It's not actually even that big of a deal. Missiles. That's what we like to see. Pretty sure that's it, right? Yeah. I hear it. Yeah, I like hear the sound of a chime. But I can't quite pinpoint where it is. It's fine, we'll continue. Knowing our luck, it's another missile tank. I mean, right now we do need them, but we will get to the point where it's like overkill. I know there's a lot of enemies that are specifically like weak to no, the Dark Ether. They're being transformed into monsters. Monster pirates. Dark Pirate Trooper. Shoot. As you can see, the Dark Pirates take a lot. Dark Pirates take a lot of damage to take out. As you can see, there's like weird things here. Object scan, target is in a state of dimensional flux. It's 50% here, 50% there. Let's grab this lore tab over here, see if we can sneak it.
Recording to
There we go.
logbook.
Yay! Elevator. Yeah, I feel like in this game there's like so many things that get their own unique soundtrack that it's all like great. It's all fantastic every time. So back when I was younger, I used to try to speedrun this area. I used to just try to speedrun this game without any speedrun tech. Thank you, Miguel. Without any speedrun tech, but yeah. Little did I know about the speedrunning world. This would be another game that I consider speedrunning in the future. Especially if it gets a remaster. If it gets just updated controls, I'd be so happy. Because that's really, like, the big killer for me. I think we all speedrun in any game. That's true, depending on how you play the game. It's definitely true. Especially if you have, like, a favorite game. It tried to blow me out to the wall. Did you see that? The lights. Oh, the lights. Just charging it up, chat. We feed it light, therefore it makes a portal to the dark. I get that. Kingdom Hearts is good. If I hadn't had just played it recently, that'd be a game that I put on the docket to play on stream. I mean, I could always play it through 3 again. But maybe when we see the like official announcement, and maybe even like a year date for Kingdom Hearts 4, we can do a marathon of that too. So I have been enjoying like the marathons of like, these are the games I'm playing. We're playing them in timeline order. Kingdom Hearts 3 felt almost like a movie. I agree. Kingdom Hearts 3, I feel like they had so much lore in the back end of that game that it's not. I've come to learn that like Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't a terrible game. It's not the strongest game in the series, but it's like, it's fine. But like it definitely felt like near the end it was a lot of cutscenes, like boss fight cutscene is pretty much what I remember from that game. Yeah, KH2 definitely holds the crown, I think, for everybody. Which, don't get me wrong, for Kingdom Hearts 3, it was like it was set up okay where it worked out. Blade Pod. Glowing safe zones protect you from the Dark Aether's atmosphere. So, Chad, if you ever play through this game and you want to kind of like conserve your life, you're going to want to do that. Doing that is going to make a huge difference. So yeah, as you can see, you can do that. So the crystal zones are permanent. The little light orbs, not permanent. This is, as you can see, it opened up on the other side as well. Transdimensional activity detected. So the big thing here is, like, we can go through, but as you can see, it sucks in here. This is like a very tough section to kind of go through. What else are you streaming on? I'm streaming primarily on Twitch, but I do stream on YouTube, and I'm getting back into streaming on TikTok again as well. So, as I always say, if you're not familiar with like Twitch's ecosystem or anything like that, and you want to check me out through YouTube, feel free to go ahead and do that as well. Here in a moment, what I will do is I will, if you want, I can post the, on TikTok, I will post the link to my primary platform and then YouTube as well. So, when I was younger, I felt like I got myself stuck here. This place, like, sucked so much cheeks. Now you might be wondering, Michael, why are you continuing after you unlock the other place? So, kind of like in the beginning of the game where it says, like, your stuff has been taken. This is why. Is because you essentially need to progress in here in order to do anything. And I forget what the big door unlocks. I think it just unlocks things. Uh-oh. That's a big monster. Warrior Ing. Armor systems online. Symbiotic possession failed. There we go. Oh, did it have its health bar there? I didn't know that. I didn't know that if you scan them, you get their health bars. That's kind of cool. So yes, warrior ings are kind of like the big bads. Oh, look, a dark door, chat. That door looks different, doesn't it? Warrior ings are like the sort of space pirates of the ings. Lightbringer. Yeah, these little guys are cool. We like these little guys. Just hang out in them. For the sake of movement, though, we're going to keep going. As you can see, that looks ominous, right? That's the way back. A way back. So you can kill these guys. Oh, if you can't also tell, you can have your health restored if you hang out in these. So if you're in like a real dire situation, you can hang out in these and get your health back. As you can see, those look familiar, don't they? Spider Ball does in fact make a return. This looks pretty ominous. What is that? Oh yeah, this is the jumper ing. I don't like this guy. This guy's a pain in the butt. Jump Guardian. Alright. Able to generate energy waves and force fields. Damn. Yeah, I will say that this game also does a pretty good job when it comes to telegraphing attacks, where the enemies kind of telegraph your like next movement. At least most of their attacks do. Ouch, it's gonna hurt. But as you can see in the Dark Realm, we tend to get like, you get some stuff back in the overworld, but not a whole bunch. I'm surprised he did that. Wow, really? Running like a little dog. Like I don't really have a sight on him. We almost got him, though. As you can see, this is where the tank controls really kind of suck. I'm like, he only needs one more. He only needs one more. There we go. Nice and easy. Here you go, Miguel. Here is the, these gold ones are pretty cool. They heal you to max. Unlike the last one. But that is the, there's the link to the Twitch, brother. And like I said, I'm on YouTube as well under the same name. Space jump. Press B again. Yes. They do a pretty good job in this one of putting the, what's it called? They put a lot of, like, the abilities behind bosses instead of just going and collecting abilities like last time. Which that was a problem for our... You know, in the original, that was, like, a thing. A lot of people were like, man, couldn't have, like, made it a little bit fun. As you can see, if you continue forward like this, you end up right back where you were. So it works out. So, just gonna look at something really fast. How we feeling so far, chat? Actually made it farther than I expected. We're not like super deep in, but farther than I initially anticipated. Would have been even farther if I hadn't, you know, gotten stuck. Alright, so as much as I would love to fight you guys... As much as I would love to fight you guys, I don't feel like it. Yay! All right. As you can see, we're now at the upper section of this. Wait for the little sandbirds, sandbats. There we go. Actually pretty surprised that I've been able to sort of instinctively navigate this game, because it has been a very long time. So the fact that I'm putting myself at least in the general right areas tells me that I'm at least doing good somewhere. You know? I mean, that's all we can do, right? Yeah, I don't think we can get that energy tank until way later. Yeah. There is a lot of abilities that you need to get before you can, like, access certain things, which I think is an interesting choice for this game. I'm curious as to if Metroid Prime 4 is going to do the same thing. Or, like, what they're going to kind of put it on. Because I will tell you, 3 is one of those that 3 I don't really remember all that well, if I'm being completely honest. 3 is probably going to be the closest to, like, a fresh blind playthrough, because besides the opening sequence... and specifically, there's like a sky city in it. That is going to be about it, as far as what I remember and what I recall. Not that 3 is bad. I just am not a big fan of the Wii aspect of the game, if that makes sense. Yeah, see? Like, we need these things. But I'm like... Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm like, where do I need to go? I'm like, I got space boots. We got the double jump. You're supposed to kind of get things as you go. Good to know. The new one looked really pretty. I agree. The new one looks really pretty. The soundtrack is, I mean, from the one song is really good. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for 4. And I just hope it's like what I want, man. I essentially, long story short, if it's anything like this one, that's all I want. I will say the only thing that I am kind of countered against is I hope it's not like 3. Which, when we play 3, I imagine it could be that I was just younger and a little sillier, you know? Being younger, that's what happens. But, like, 3 was such a interesting game because it had, like, the motion controls, but it also had, not just the motion controls, but, like, there was other stuff with it, too. It had, like, multiple planets instead of how, like, the first one and the second one are, which is, here's one planet, and you just kind of play around on this planet. And they all had different themes, which I don't think was a bad thing. I just think that it might be just kind of a bad call. Yeah! That'd be an achievement if there was achievements. Oh yes, this area. Yes. The space pirates in this game are much more prominent than the last game. I feel. I mean, the whole reason Prime 1 starts is because of space pirates, which isn't a bad thing, but it's like... But I'm definitely like... There's a lot more space pirates here. I don't remember them, like, standing still like this all the time, though. I will say that this game definitely, like, there's a lot of enemies that are, like, standing still. Oh, that's right, there's this stuff. This stuff is pretty cool. Yeah, so these... So, in multiplayer, you can get one of these on a specific map. I think it's called, like, Space Pirate Headquarters. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculously broken. Like, you can get into it, which is really cool, but it's also like... When your buddies are in it and you're trying to fight them, it sucks. It sucks big cheeks. Yes, back to bullying space pirates again. As you can see, we can't go through that door above. Going through the fleshy hole, because that's what we like to do here. As you can see, the space pirates are doing that of what the Aether guys did, which is explore. Ouch. I thought I was in the corner enough. So, what are your guys' thoughts so far of the upcoming Metroid Prime? Prime 4. Let me know. Ouch. That was just unlucky. I believe that's scripted. Yeah, like as you can see, fortunately there's like no way to get back.
Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook.
This is, I think, Space Pirate lore.
Recording to. Recording. Recording. Recording.
Yep. So as you can see, it's like you can't quite go into it yet. That is because unless it turns into the circle, it's not open. Like you can get there, but you can't get there. You know what I'm saying? I keep hitting that button. Actually gonna switch my buttons really fast because actually, let me see something really fast. I'm curious. 'Cause they have controls here. Yeah, it's just rumble and all that, so let me change my buttons around really fast. Good old dolphin. Control. Configure. Here we go. All right. So now this should be... That's not correct. Hey man, you're breaking your own glass. Didn't I just switch it? There we go. Now there we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Chat, look who it is. Dark Samus. So it's kind of cool, is if I remember correctly, lore-wise, or like gameplay-wise, she's actually standing there. Like that is an actual like entity. And it uses, I believe, the same model as Samus. So, which I think is very cool. Ooh, chugging. Thought I could make it through there. All right. Could you imagine, ooh. Chat, look what it is. It's our favorite. The name of the game. Look at him. The name of the game. Metroid subject. We have found them, chat. The Metroids. All right, we can turn off this game. Move on with ourselves. Just got myself used to the... Ooh, blue. Oh, that's right. Blues are like 50 now. Hey, little guys. If you can believe it,
Recording.
it's a lot like the other one. They're a lot like the other ones. I don't remember there being this many enemies here. I really don't. Just switch the controls because I said I wasn't used to the other one. Now I just keep using my missiles. Oh, man. I don't know how I dodged all that. There we go. Cleaning it up. Yeah, we could use some health here. Oh yeah, we need to head over here anyway. Yeah, as you can see, there's a green symbol up there. That will become important later. Hey, that's the health we needed. As you can see, we need to solve this puzzle. This puzzle's not very hard. We already found, like, one piece of the puzzle here. Oh, that's right. This is how we get a third energy tank, is by doing it this way. I was like, I feel like the next section is also pretty prominent, like, scarred in my mind. Not in a bad way. It's a very, like, fun fight that's coming up here soon, but... Yay! Yeah. Oh, as you can see, you can flip through the map in this one. Ouch. Ouch. Nice, we made it. I didn't realize that was a bad thing. Yay. All right, chap.
Recording.
Lore. Every time, huh? Yeah, there's like a thing under here I can hear it. Is this really a situation of... Okay. There they are. The monster. Let's take him on. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch it, chat. Alright. This is Dark Samus 1. Phazon powered entity. Powerful distance attacks. Phazon energy shield repels all weapons. Wait until it is down to attack. Avoid close contact with target. So, if you can imagine, this is literally... You are fighting yourself. Biggest fear is losing her. But yes, as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward fight. This is when it gets tougher. I'm gonna sit up for this because she can murder you if you're not careful. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, she starts getting really strong near the end. Yep. Pretty sure that did like 50% of my health. This should be close to it. There we go. Game. That's Dark Samus 1. If you can imagine, this is not the first time we're going to see Dark Samus. Run! I forgot that she does this. Where she, like, runs from everything. Bursts into dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So you think that's the end. Sorry, I kind of spoiled it already, but no, that is not the end. Why would it be that simple? Hey, what's this, chat?
Recording.
New item. Dark beam acquired. Let's go. Yes, now you can see what the dark beam is. But on the right-hand side, you can also see that there is a ammo gauge. So this is one of the biggest complaints people have with this game, is the fact that there is ammo for these weapons. People really don't like it. But it's how you open up that. So, yeah, that's kind of the big thing. Is, as you can imagine, you get a dark beam that opens up the dark portals. The really crummy thing that you can do, though, is, assuming that this will cover everybody. No, it does not. Are these pirates really this big? Subject's spine was shattered after high-velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks and ultimately termination. So you can actually shoot the, as you can see, there's like some sort of big thing up there. Grab that really fast. The dark beam can actually smother light. So you see how, like, that's smothered? The way you kind of undo that is through that. Just like the enemies, if you sit here and shoot these guys before they, like, summon, you can actually kill them before they spawn. So as a kid, this threw me off. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, so that threw me off as a kid. And I came in here and I got stuck for like an hour. Because scanning. I was not a big scanning kid. I did not scan everything. It was kind of like, I felt it was pointless, but you can see how much that worked. Dark Temple key acquired. Yippee! Cheers, Embers. Thank you for the hydration check. This is one of 3 keys. As you can see, your life depletes rapidly. As you can see, the dark beam. All right, there we go. The dark beam is super good. Think of it similar to that of the frozen beam from last time, where the frozen beam was, oh man. But yeah, think of it similar to the frozen beam from last time. Oh, yeah, weird. There's like a weird portal there, chat. You see that? Oh, yeah, we gotta... I forget how this works. How can we bring you down? Structural analysis. Object contains a number of motivator units. It appears to be a component in some sort of transportation system. Ah. There we go. That's unfortunate. Okay. But yes, as you can see, you can die down here, like, in the darkness relatively fast. Which is, like, pseudo-annoying. Not really. Like, as a kid, it was stressful. This game stressed me out. Because you just, like, you spend so much time in the dark in the dark realm that I was always like, dude, I can't leave the save station. I'm taking damage. I'm not super smart here. Like, I'm not intuitive enough here. Did it again. But as you can see, there's, like, weird phase on here from the first game. What's that about? Go. But yes, this is phase on from like the previous game. Phase on, volatile ore with biomutagenic properties. Alright. Trying to show you guys the like how you replenish ammo. It's not giving it to me. Yeah, so this area kind of sucks, but it's more traversal than anything else. That's one. So the really crummy thing about this is in cutscenes your light can run out and it blows. That's two. And now we just need the third one. Which I believe is over here. But yeah, just like in the first one, phase on is just as deadly. Arguably more deadly. Because oftentimes phase on is in the dark realm. But yes, if you remember, like, so the whole reason phase on's here, or here, I shouldn't say, but one of the big things you're going to kind of put together with the Metroid Prime series is that phase on is kind of like the big bad. Oh, that's right, these things. These things are so weird.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah. There we go. As you can remember, chat, this is the room with the Metroids, weirdly enough. Wow, still no dark ammo. That kind of sucks. Not gonna lie to you. But yes, now that we're playing around in the Dark Realm a lot, you're probably seeing a lot of these like white doors and there you go. So another thing you can accidentally do is just kind of thinning the herd here, if you know what I'm saying. We only have 16 shots. Nice. If you want to give yourself vertigo fast, track one of these guys. There we go. This one I'm hearing. Hey, we got the second one, the gobbledygoo. The light gun. Light beam. So when you think Prime, right? I hate to keep like harping on like the Prime, like Metroid Prime, the first one. Dark beam is frost beam in like speed and damage. Light beam is the wave beam. If I remember correctly, I think the reason they switched to this, defeat enemies with dark beam to earn light ammo and vice versa. I hear something over here, but I'm like trying to pinpoint it and I can't. Oh yeah, as you can see, like as you can see, there's like, you see those like dark crystal orbs. Sorry. I think it's still being shot at. Welcome back, KJ. But yeah, as you can see, like, this is... like, here's something. Like, I don't know if it'd be wise to drop in here. Yeah, no, definitely not. That hurts. But as you can see, like with the light and dark gun, that's how you generate the ammos. There you go. Oh, the other really kind of cool note is the light and dark gun can generate ammo for each other. Which is cool. My signal was very bad and I could barely get the stream earlier. No, I'm sorry. As you can see, The light gun here, super good. I think in the overworld, the dark gun is super good. But yeah, we're to the point now where it's like we might as well continue. Oh yeah, the key. Let's grab this. Because this will be important later. Essentially, you can kind of imagine what's about to occur here. We're gonna fight things. Ew. Yeah, you fight a lot of like big enemies this time around. So the thing to do here is as you can see, it shoots like a scatter shot. Like, didn't you die? That's fine. There we go. Give me the key. Yes. Key. Yay, Dark Temple key. All right. So unfortunately, we can't do anything with this yet. Blast shield. Indicate the blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons. A super missile may be able to blast it. Yep. If you can believe it, chat. Alright. You do get the ability to have more than 50 ammo. I think the max you can have is 250. Don't cook me, please. Oh, that's right. The darkness, like, kills them. Or it, like, forces them. What are we doing here? Okay, so back that way, there was a thing, and then this way we don't have dueling range, huh? So we need to either go left or right. We'll probably go left. Yeah, we could probably go right. Yeah, we can go right. No, we'll go left. But yes, I will say in the beginning, you kind of end up with a lot of, you're missing a lot of ammo. You kind of have a lot of thoughts and prayers as your ammo. Oh, shit. Nice. Well, so you know how I was just talking about getting increased ammo? There we go. Ammo supply replenished. Sorry. Misunderstood. But that's useful regardless. As you can see, the light gun for the dark area, pretty freaking crazy. Just making sure. Yep. And now we go back over here to the side that we weren't able to get to. All right. But now you can see we're over here now. Which is pretty cool. If I remember correctly, I think we need Spider Ball to even access this upper area. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there is a dark door over there that we could go to. Yeah. And there's this, which we can't quite get to either. We'll jump down there and see if we can get this to this white door, but I don't think we can. The light door. Yeah, we can't. Alright, how the flip do I get out of here now? Yeah, we need Spider Ball. Need Spider Ball. Which is okay. Ow. Just let me in. Damn it. So yes, now we're fighting the Metroids. I forget, I think like light-based enemies are weak to this. Yeah. So I was like, there's a way that this works that I never understood as a kid, so I just fought everything with, like, normal beam instead of, you know, actually using my brain. Oh, cool, I came all the way over here for a missile. But hey, missiles are missiles. I said that I wanted to get to, like, 150. I'm pretty sure we're to the point where... Ouch. It's so rude that it wouldn't lock onto the one that's, you know, targeting me. Alright. Screw you, pigeons. I'm going home. Right in the face. Right in the face. Alright. So now we go up here. It's kind of cool is this time. We get the turret. Yeah, as you can see, blowing these dudes up. Go. But yes, you end up using the turrets.
Recorded.
Aha. Try and hide it from me. Beam ammo expansion acquired. Maximum dark and light beam ammo capacity increased to 50. There it is. Okay. But yes. Now we're up to 100, which is very good. I think I'll go ahead and probably find a save point here. Oh, man. Where's the nearest save? We have a dark beam. I mean, yeah, we could go these ways. Because, I mean, it's kind of what's going on here. I'm pretty sure we need to go this way, though. So, I think what I'll do, though, is I'll probably hit this. And then we'll go back. But just like we normally do. Skip enemies. I should not have come here. Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me. I'm friend, I swear. I'm friend. I'm friend. I'm friend. Please. Alright. So what's kind of cool about this game is, because so many things are required for, like, beams, is you actually can, like, kind of set it up in fashion with, Oh, I see. Okay, so that was pointless. Because we don't have boost ball. But that works out because we can just end up over here. There we go. All right. Well, that was a wonderful first day for Metroid Prime 2. If I do say so myself. I'm thinking that, yeah. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. If you don't think anybody loves you, I've been your streamer. Thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow or in the next one, however you're watching this. But see you all in the next one, chat. Bye. All right. I know that was kind of quick, but one of those that, there we go. That was an awesome first day. That was an awesome first day. We made it farther than I thought we were going to get. Aw, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. So, but yeah, chat, thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I will see you all in the next one. See you all tomorrow. Or I guess I won't see you, but Wesker will. And talk to you later, chat. Bye. 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 Send us out, Samus. Bye.